Pierre this year is 2-0 in duels. They most recently wrestled against Harrisburg on Monday night, won 31-28. And they also beat Brookings earlier in December at 57-7. The Arrows are 5-1 in duels, with their only loss to T area. Last weekend, the Arrows wrestled down at the Bismarck Rotary, finished first in the team standings. Pierre's most recent action, at least tournament action, was at the Mid-Dakota Monster in Presho, where they finished second in the team standings. Earlier in December, both the Arrows and the Governors were at the Rapid City Invite, where Rapid City took first with 196 points. Arrows finished third at 160.5. This week's rankings, at least duel-wise, have Pierre at number 2 and the Arrows at number 5. So we're going to have a lot of good matches here tonight. The Arrows have 3 top-ranked wrestlers. Gage Lohr at 103, Sloan Johansson at 120, and Weston Everson moving into that number 1 slot at 126. Pierre does not have any number 1 ranked wrestlers, but they do have Chance Sarda. He's number 2 at 182 pounds, and they have a number of guys in between the 3 and 6 area being ranked. Tonight's referee is going to be Colin Fink, veteran referee of Eastern South Dakota. Maybe we'll just listen to the band. Our wrestling action will start in about 6.5 minutes. So stay tuned. Looking forward to greeting with you. We're back live at the Civic Arena, and we'll kind of set the stage here for tonight. There's a few changes in the lineup. At 106, Jacob Mason is going to be facing Gage Lohr of the Arrows. Mason from the Governors. 113, Alex Odikoven will be facing Leo Strop of the Arrows. 120, Lincoln Schoenhard will take on Sloan Johansson of the Arrows. At 126 for the Governors, it'll be Rowdy Menning against Weston Everson of the Arrows. 132, Hudson Schaefer against Braden Lee of the Arrows. For the Governors at 138, Tristan Spencer will be matching up against Derek Hansen of the Arrows. At 145, Jackson Ducheneau will be wrestling Landon Lewis of the Arrows. At 152, for the Governors, Chase Sarda will be locking horns with Ian Johnson. At 160, Lucas Chamberlain will be facing Tucker Erdahl of the Arrows. At 170, Deegan Huska will be facing Jax Ketwig. That will be one of the, I would say, one of the featured matches of this night. They faced each other earlier in the Rapid City Invite, with Lewis winning 5-2. At 182, Chance Sarda will be facing Jackson Mogg of the Arrows. At 195, Gavin Stotts will be hooking up with Ethan Wenches of the Arrows. At 220, another featured bout, Elijah Bouchy will be facing Matthew Peters of the Arrows. And at heavyweight, Josh Rydberg will be facing Blake Wenches of the Arrows. I think at this time we'll turn it over and we'll get to the face-offs here. And we'll let the announcer set the stage.
Our hands tell the world a lot. We hold carefully what we love. A Prairie Lake self-care system will never underestimate the power of connection. That in addition to the newest technology and medical innovations, something as simple as holding a hand can be a very powerful medicine. Prairie Lake Self-Care System. Your health, our mission.
For most people, every day isn't about moving and managing money. Most of us have bigger things to tackle, jobs to do. Money shouldn't be the focus of your day. Our job is making sure it stays that way. Questions answered, time saved, confidence restored, and every day improved. First Interstate Bank, built for you.
Good evening. Welcome to Watertown High School for tonight's wrestling duel between the Pierre Governors and the Watertown Arrows. This contest is being held under the direction of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the sole enjoyment of the high school athletes. At this time, we ask you to stand as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem by the Watertown High School Band under the direction of Austin Fordham. We remind all in attendance that the proper etiquette is to remove your cap or hat, face the flag, and stand with your right hand over your heart. Active duty military personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. Wrestling at 106 pounds for the Arrows, Gage Lore. For the Governors, Jacob Mason. At 113 pounds for the Arrows, Leo Stroop. At 113 pounds for the Governors, Alex Odekoven. At 120 pounds for the Arrows, Sloan Johansson. For the Governors, Lincoln Schoenhardt. At 126 pounds for the Arrows, Weston Everson. For the Governors, Rowdy Menning. At 132 pounds for the Arrows, Brayton Lee. For the Governors, Hudson Schaefer. At 138 pounds for the Arrows, Derek Hansen. For the Governors, Tristan Spencer. At 145 pounds for the Arrows, Landon Lewis. For the Governors, Jackson Ducheneau. At 152 pounds for the Arrows, Ian Johnson. For the Governors, Chase Sarda. At 160 pounds for the Arrows, Tucker Erdahl. For the Governors, Lucas Chamberlain. At 170 pounds for the Arrows, Jax Ketwig. For the Governors, Deegan Luska. At 182 pounds for the Arrows, Jackson Mogg. For the Governors, Chance Sarda. At 195 pounds for the Arrows, Ethan Wenches. For the Governors, Gavin Stotts. At 220 pounds for the Arrows, Matthew Peters. For the Governors, Elijah Bushi. And at 285 pounds for the Arrows, Blake Wenches. For the Governors, Josh Ryberger.
All right. Well, I hope you heard at least some of the introductions from our announcer.
At this time, let's get ready for our first match at 106 pounds. For the Arrows, Gage Lore, an 8th grader. And for the Governors, Jacob Mason, a sophomore.
Yes, and lead us off tonight, Gage Lore. He's an 8th grader. He's 21-2 on the year, and he's ranked number 1 in South Dakota in the Class A ranks. He'll be facing Jacob Mason, who's a sophomore, 12-9 on the year, and ranked number 6 currently in the Class A's. Mason was 5th at the Mid-Dakota Monster last weekend, and Gage Lore has had just a tremendous breakout year this year, busting into the lineup. Second at Bismarck at the Bismarck Rotary last week. First at the Floyd Florand in December. First at the Sioux Falls, Washington Invite, and was a runner-up in the Rapid City Invite earlier in December. Of course, the Governors are continually coached by Sean Lewis. Had a huge amount of success there. He's had some great assistant coaches, Jevin Keys, Justin Tostenson, Matt Thorson, Kyle Seringer, Chad Urig. And of course, the Arrows coached by Chaz Welch, Aaron Altoff, and Scott Stone. All right, let's get ready for some wrestling here. Gage in with a quick single. We got a nice crowd here tonight. Let's hope we get some big action and a little noise here. So Mason trying to lock up a leg to avoid the 2, and there's the takedown for Lore. Now working a cross face. The Arrows have 5 including this night, 5 home matches coming up. So either tune in on Aero TV or get here in person. Lohr with the return and trying to work a wrist combo, wrist armbar combo there. These two did not wrestle at the Rapid City Invite earlier this year. Looks like Gage is trying to work that left arm bar and with a hook on a leg, and now he's got an arm bar half Nelson situation with Mason flattened out pretty good, avoiding the turn. Got 30 seconds to go here in the opening period. 2-0 Lohr. Lohr still keeping the man, or Mason, flattened out. Got 10 seconds to go here. Maybe he can flip him for a quick 2. And it's going to end up 2-0 to begin the first period. Lohr gets the choice, and he's going down. We'll see if Mason can keep Lohr down or if it's going to be a quick, well, Lohr's looking to get a reversal here, and he does with 2 and looking to lock up a cradle now. He's got a good cross face in and changing off to maybe a near side cradle situation. And he's looking for backers, and we got backers here. Looks like he's got a 3 count or a 3-point near fall secured. And it looks like he's setting him up for what we call well, he broke the hold. It got 3. Now it's 7-0. Lohr over Jacob Mason. Lohr's trying to work a little bit of a pinch ride, riding high, and trying to work maybe a tilt series if he could keep him off his base. There he's got a real nice deep cross face in. Trying to pull him on the mat, maybe try to get a cradle situation going. We got some great camera work here tonight from our guy Matt's side, right on top of him there. That's a break in the action. 29 seconds to go. 7-0 Gage Lohr at this point. Lohr working the pinch now with the chop ride. Mason just staying on his base. Now with an arm bar. And we're going to end the second period at 7-0. Mason's choice this time. He's going to go both up. This match is going to be just an extreme, I'd say, team-wise, a toss-up. They're so evenly matched back and forth, and extra bonus points wherever you can get them is either team will take them here. So Gage, out of bounds, minute 45 to go, both on their feet yet. Both guys working to get a little position here, a little head position, that is. And we've got a warning on Mason. Warning stalling. Of course, you got to get 2 warnings to produce any points. Oh, real nice single leg combo into a double there for Gage Lohr, scoring 2 more, now up 9-0. And with a good crossface in there again. We're just at about a minute left to go in this opening match. Third period here for Mason and Gage Lohr. And Mason trying to face up there with the near leg. And just going to be tough for either guy to score here. Gage gets reset. And just continues to work on that left arm, trying to get an arm bar. And working a chop ride there. And out of bounds, 16 seconds to go, 9-0. Mason can score and avoid that major decision. A good change off, return to the mat. And this one's going to end up 9-0. Gage Lohr, he's going to move to 22-2 on the year. And that will give the Arrows a 4-0 lead in the duel from the jump. All right, at 113, Leo Straub, he's 12-8, he's a sophomore for the Arrows, and be facing number 4 ranked Alex Odikoven, 15-3 on the year. Real nice record. Odikoven was 3rd at the Monster last week and was 3rd at the Rapid City Invite earlier this year, and also was 3rd in the Class A state tournament last year. So he's got a nice resume, and he's just secured a 2-point takedown. And he's got a deep cradle situation going on a near side or far side cradle, and Leo has got to scramble here if he wants to stay off his back. Break that hold, break the hand somehow. These two have not wrestled this year that I know of. They did not wrestle at the Rapid City Invite. Nope, Leo is able to get out of the cradle situation. Yeah, with no points scored, so still 2-0. Odikoven, and no change. And the release start there for Odikoven, and it's now 2-1. Both these guys locked up pretty tight. Leo has got 8th last weekend at the Bismarck Rotary Tournament, and 5th at the Floyd Ferrand. And also he was a champion at the Sioux Falls, Washington Invite. So working on a real nice season 2 with over 10 wins. Deep shot there by Odikoven, and there's a 2. 4-1 now for Odikoven, and he has a Butcher Series on there real tight. Leo's working that near leg, playing a little defense, which is smart to do. And we got short time here, 5 seconds to go in this first period. And it's going to end 4-1 after 1 period in favor of Odikoven. He's deferring, and Leo is going to take, hey, both guys standing up. So see who's going to get a takedown here. Maybe Leo can get back a little bit back into the match here with a score. Odikoven's a nice looking tall wrestler with some longer features on him. And got a little bit of a throw situation here with, oh boy, Leo with a home run, and no points yet. No points yet. Leo had a nice throw situation, got kind of in a scramble. He's still in on a single leg here, though. But no points for anybody yet. Oh, now, no points yet. Let's see if anybody can work up here a little bit and get a score here. See if Leo can't get two. He's trying to, oh, real nice step through. Still no points scored. Still no points scored yet. A lot of action. And now with the slip of the head out, Oedekoven takes the lead. Scoring 6 now. I'm mistaken. They did give 2 points, at least according to the scoreboard, to Leo for a takedown. So it's 6-3 right now. And Oedekoven's got a cradle hooked up. Got 30 seconds to go in the second period. Nice little flurry of action there. And there's one count of back points, but nothing yet. Now there's back points. There's 3, 4, and a 5 count there with the cradle. And there's 3 near fall for Oedekoven, now up 9-3. And that's how the second period's going to end, 9-3. Good action in that period. Oedekoven also going with the both men up, and looks like we got a little blood time here. It doesn't look like it's going to be too long of a situation here, but all right, and blood time is cut. And here we go. We got 2 more minutes. Third period action, 9-3. Oedekoven over Strop. Strop goes for the headlock, and no call yet. No call yet, but it's close. And he's able to get his head out, and Oedekoven scores a takedown, 11-3. Strop has went for had a couple of near almost point scoring throws from the feed, but I guess he did get 2 in the first period. Now with an escape, 11-4 with a minute 20 to go, and Oedekoven in on a single leg. Up off the mat with 1:06 to go. We'll see if Leo's going to take a little blood time here as well. You know, I mentioned the state dual rankings. And Brandon Valley's ranked #1 in the duels. Pierre's #2. Rapid City Stevens is the 3rd ranked team in the duels. T, #4. Watertown, #5. Sturgis, #6. Harrisburg at 7, and West Central's #8. Interestingly enough, these 2 teams will probably see each other a whole lot because they're at the Jerry Oprock Invite in Mitchell on Saturday, just 2 days from now. Leo's in on a shot on a double leg with Oedekoven sprawled out. Leo, and they're out of bounds. 52 seconds to go. Oedekoven in on a short single. No scoring yet. Leo's trying to lean into it to try to keep no gap there, and then we're going to have a stalemate. So 28 seconds to go here in the 3rd period with Alex Oedekoven over Leo Strop at present, 11-4. Oedekoven with a near shuck, but held on to by Leo. And he did a little Kelly inside out move and was able to score 2 more points. And we've got 5 seconds to go with the blood time situation. And just, if you take a look at what's going on here, Leo had a nice shot here. This is a little bit of earlier action with the replay. Leo wasn't able to score off that shot. And I think they later had a stalemate situation. Leo's getting worked on. There is just 5 seconds to go in this match, with Oudekhoven up 13-4. Got Scott Stone out there on the cleanup crew. And Strop will be in the bottom position, and we're 5 seconds to go here. And that's how this one's going to end. 13-4, Oudekhoven over Strop. That will even the match at 4-4.
120-pound match will be junior Sloan Johansson against Lincoln Schoenhardt.
Yes. The second #1 ranked wrestler for the Arrows, Sloan Johansson, 23-0 this year. He's facing Lincoln Schoenhardt, who's ranked number 6. He's a freshman. He's 14-8 on the year. Sloan had an incredible successful run here that just keeps on going. He's 94-0 in his 94 match winning streak, 107-1 in his last 3 years, 2-time state champ. And right now, no points scored yet. Now there's 2. He's Sloan working that cross-body ride. It's been real effective for him. Schoenhardt, he was 4th place at the Monster last weekend. State qualifier in 2022. He was 6th place at the Rapid City Invite earlier this year. However, he did not wrestle any Watertown wrestlers. So Johansson looking to get a leg in or pulling in a wrist. And they're off the mat. .55 seconds to go in this first period. 2-0 Johansson over Lincoln Schoenhardt. Geez, they're the real nice looking crossface from Sloan. And just unable to do anything with it. Moved on to something else. He's able to get a crossbody boot in and trying to get a turn, but nothing doing so far. I think the fans here are hoping to get some turns and maybe some more action. So nothing like some backers to get fans out of their feet and cheering a little bit. And it looks like this first period is going to end 2-0 in favor of Johansson. So. And we're going both up to start the second period. We'll see if either of these guys can tune in a little offense here. And with a nice little spin drill. And Johansson with 2 and cuts him loose right away again. Now 4-1, Johansson both on their feet. Johansson with a really deep looking fireman's carry right to the back, a nice 5-point move. And he's looking to see if he can't end this one. There's 3 extra back points now, 9-1, just like that. He's got that cross body ride in there and trying to just get a hip to turn, and now he's got backers again. And there's a 5 count, so he's got the 3 secured. And now awarded. That makes it 12-1 in favor of Johansson. Of course, if a wrestler gets a 15-point lead during a match, that is considered a technical fall, and the match is ended. Showing hard facing up against him, hoping to get an escape. And a little hip action into him. Maybe a little bit of a setup there by Sloan, but he's got, and they went off the mat for another 2-point near fall. We have 18 seconds to go. It's 14-1 Johansson. See if Schoenhard can get out of the bottom and get a score in this short time. But it does not look like either wrestler is going to score to end the second period. It'll end 14-1 Johansson. And it will be Schoenhard's choice to go both up. Looks like Johansson's looking to get a 5-point move, but ultimately ended with a 2-point takedown. This match ends 16-1 Johansson. That will make the score 9-4 the Arrows after 3 matches. Watertown's third #1 ranked guy, Weston Everson. He's a senior, 21-3 on the year. Will be squaring off against Rowdy Mene, a freshman from Pierre. Weston's had just a really nice month of wrestling. I mean, he's first at the Bismarck Rotary. He was able to get a nice win over Raiden Zenz of Aberdeen Central. He scored 2 right there for a 2-point lead. He also was first at the Floyd Ferrand and also first at the Sioux Falls, Washington bite. So, and he was 6th place last year, 132 pounds in 2022. He's right now got a crossface trying to work it into a far side cradle. And that now changing off to a wrist and arm bar situation. We're closing in on 1 minute gone in the match, and Weston's trying to work an armbar half Nelson situation, but not having a huge amount of success yet, but he's working at it. Well, now he's sticking in a double boot situation, trying to flatten somebody out, or flatten out Rowdy, and hoping to get a turn. So 40 seconds to go first period. He's got a deep half Nelson in, and now he's looking to get a turn. And there's the turn. And now he's got a full turn on him. No points awarded yet. He's got 2-point near fall secured, and Rowdy's able to flatten out, and 2-point near fall, 4-0 on Everson, and he's working a deep half again. And Rowdy almost with the roll through, but he's able to get 3 to make it 7-0 Weston after 1. Weston's going to choose top and see if he can't keep that offense rolling against Rowdy Menning, who's going to try to get out of there and get a little offense for his own self. Weston's got a nice cross-body ride in and trying to work a guillotine situation. And there he is, and he's able to get it. And he now he's going to have 3 near fall. And now he's switched into more of a headlock situation. And that is a really tight situation there for Mr. Menning. Got a great camera angle on the floor down there. Minute 16 to go, second period. And able to handle it for the pin at the 2-minute 52-second mark. Weston Everson gets the pin and also his 100th win as an Arrow, which is a real nice accomplishment there. They have the 100 win club here on the wall right here in the Civic Arena, and that's a real nice way to get that at home here. At 132, Hudson Schaefer, 7 and 8 on the year, not a freshman. He's facing Braden Lee. Braden Lee's a senior, 16 and 6 on the year. Hudson was 2 and 2 at the Monster last weekend, and same with Braden Lee. He was 2 and 2 at the Bismarck Rotary. Braden was 4th at 120 in 2022, and he was also 3rd at the Floyd Ferrand this year, and he was 1st at the Sioux Falls, Washington. So he's working on that last senior year. Oh, and a real nice spin through for a fireman's carry, and got a couple backers with it as well. 4-0. The team score now is 15-4 Arrows. Lee up 4-0. You know, ironically, the wrestling season is nearing its close already. There's about a 40-day window, and it's over with. So guys that are trying to get themselves in better shape and better position for the postseason run. There's an escape by Menning, or excuse me, Schaefer. It's 4-1 for Lee now. Both these guys look about the same. They got the both same size and shape. Another single leg in there by Lee. He's able to transition to a 2-point takedown off that. Now 6-1 right at the buzzer. And we're going to go both up. For Lee, looking to build on his 6-1 lead. Schaefer looking to narrow the gap a little bit. Both these guys working hard. They probably will see each other in a couple days at the Jerry Oprock down in Mitchell. Both just working for position. Still just trying to. It's a nice little single, fought off by Schaefer. We haven't had many, I guess, situations where wrestlers have went off the mat here. They mostly just kind of stayed in the middle, working it up and trying to get after it a little bit. Oh, there's a shot and a dump by Hudson. Unfortunately, off the mat for him, he probably would have had a 2-point score, but not so, and it remains 6-1, Braden Lee. shot by Schaefer. Fought off. And nothing doing. Oh, a nice little slip in for a single, but Braden kind of got splayed out there a little bit, and now Schaefer is working to break his hands and try to get behind for a 2-point takedown. 30 seconds to go. And Braden's getting back up to his base. Maybe he can catch an angle, but it will be tough to recover from that, and referee makes a stalemate. 17 seconds to go here. 6-1 lead in the second period. Again, both teams looking to get some more backers, get some more action here. I think the fans are hoping for some more big scores. It's going to end the second period 6-1. Nothing doing on that at the end of the match flurry there, but it is 6-1 with Hudson Schaefer going down. Two minutes to go here. See if Lee can work a pinning combination or a turn for some near fall, and working a little bit of head lever situation. And trying to gather that in, armbar in, to do some armbar wrist. Braden's got the legs covered pretty well, so Schaefer's having a difficult time kind of maintaining a base, but Braden's going to have to start doing something with that arm as well, else he will get dinged for installing. Now, Schaefer's got some nice hand control, or did have for a moment. One minute to go here, third period action. Braden Lee up 6-1. And Schaefer with a near escape, but not all the way yet. Leads in on a single leg. We'll see if Schaefer can't squirrel out of that. And there's a warning stalling on Lee. So he's got to improve his position. And we've kind of got it's a good stalemate there by the referee. 27 seconds to go. At least it gives both these wrestlers a chance to score some more, or in Schaefer's situation, for him to be able to rally a little bit. Sometimes you get in those clenches, and they're just as very little that can be done, scoring-wise, either way. Lee allowed for an escape, and now 6-1. Probably a strategy situation. Lee with a nice look-in single leg there. With Schaefer working. Ooh, he's got him flattened out here. And Lee ends up keeping the leg yet, and stalemate with 2 seconds to go. This one is going to end Braden Lee 6, Hudson Schaefer 2. That'll push the score 18-4 for the Arrows. A couple of juniors going at it at 138. Tristan Spencer, number 3 ranked in the state, second at the Monster last weekend, lost a 9-8 finals against Cale Ask of Canton. That must have been a wonderful, exciting match here. He was also 5th place at 132 pounds last year. And Derek Hansen went 3-2 at the Bismarck Road Race, so a nice weekend for him, and has placed second at the Sioux Falls, Washington invite in mid-December. So Spencer with a shuck by, and no points scored yet. Needs to put him to the mat, and Hansen, and there's a lift and a return for 2 points for Tristan Spencer. immediately throws in the boots on a figure 4 on that leg and is working that upper body to get a turn. No points yet, and now we have some back points. There's only, we got a 2 point secured on the near fall. And now there's a 5 continuous count, so he'll get 3 points there. He lets it go. Now 5-0 for Spencer. See if Hansen can't rally up. And there's a nice lift and return by Spencer. And again, he's just controlling that near leg of Derek Hansen and not really working, not able to get away. Near side cradle situation and off the mat. Get a fresh start for both these fellas. 25 seconds to go here. First period, 138 pounds. Tristan Spencer in control at the moment, 5-0 over Derek Hansen of the Arrows. Hansen to his feet, see if he can't get a hand control, gets returned. And both these guys kind of looking to see what they can do in the second period here, I think. The choice will be for Spencer, and he's going to go down. So we'll see if Derek Hansen can't keep him on the mat and get a score here. 5-0 after one period. 18-4 Arrows so far through 132 pounds. Tristan Spencer with the escape slash let go, and 6-0 now for Spencer. He's in on a single leg, and Hansen fighting it off. Maybe trying to use the edge of the mat a little bit to his advantage there. He got a good face and no points scored. Minute 25 to go here, second period action. Hansen looking to see if he can't get something going against Tristan Spencer. Spencer's, a nice looking wrestler. And right there, referee gives a stalling warning to Derek Hansen of the Arrows. So Spencer went for a single, change off to a double, and was able to get a 2 point takedown out of that. Now 8-0. Spencer. He's looking to do a cut and release here, so now 8-1. Maybe Hansen can start working and able to get something going here. He looked like he's working on a throw, and both wrestlers kind of backed off a little bit. 30 seconds to go here, second period. And Spencer working hard, got a nice little dump there. See if Hansen can fight it off for 20 seconds. And there's 2 points awarded. Now 10-1, Tristan Spencer over Derek Hansen. Short time at less than 10 seconds to go. And this second period's going to end 10-0, or 10-1, excuse me, Derek Hansen behind Tristan Spencer. Derek is going to be awarded 1 point for the escape at the beginning of the third period. So now 10-2. Tristan Spencer with the lead. Derek with a nice little look away and double off the mat. Maybe he can rally up here with a flurry in the third period. with that front headlock, trying to change off into a scoring move. But Spencer was able to counter that with a double leg and now leads 12-2. And now he's trying to get back points with the leg tie up and a crossface. He's got 3 more near fall. So at this point, the match is 15-2 with 50 seconds to go. So let's see if Derek can't get out of there. No points awarded here. And there is another 3-point near fall with that crossbody ride butcher series that is going on. And the match will end at 18-2 for Tristan Spencer. That will move the match to 18-9 for the Arrows. Got a 8th grader, Landon Lewis, in for the Arrows at 145 versus Jackson Ducheneau. He's a junior, 11-8 on the year. He's an honorable mention for this week's rankings. I know Landon Lewis wrestled for the Arrows at the Rapid City Invite. I don't recall exactly how he placed or how many matches he won out there. I know he won several. Ducheneau was 4th at the Mid-Dakota Monster last weekend and was 5th place at the Rapid City Invite earlier in December. So Lewis with a sit-through that wasn't able to all the way complete, and there was a 2-point takedown and near fall situation for Ducheneau right now. And pinfall. Pinfall at the 49-second mark, or excuse me, 49-second mark for Ducheneau. That will make the overall score 18-15 Arrows. And this will bring on the 152-pound match. 4th ranked Ian Johnson, he's a senior for the Arrows, 15-7 on the year. Against Chase Sarda, he's ranked number 6 in the state. He's a senior. He was 7th at the Rapid City Invite. And this could be one of the feature matches for the night. These guys have certainly probably wrestled each other before. If not, they'll probably see each other a lot the next month and a quarter with state meets and coming up. Ian was 3rd last week at the Bismarck Rotary, 4th at the Floyd Florand, and 1st place at the Sioux Falls, Washington Invite. He was also 3rd last year at a phenomenal state tournament, finishing 3rd place in 2022. And right now Sarda's got a modified headlock situation and was able to roll out of it, but score 2. I should say Johnson was able to roll out of it, but Sarda scored 2 and cut him loose there. So 2-1 Sarda after a minute of action. Both these guys tying up. I expect to see a little fireworks in this one. Just some guys to, 2 guys I think want to get after it a little bit. Ian's got a little blood time going on. I take that back. Chase Sarda's the wrestler with the blood time. So. Sometimes when you get a blood time in the first period, it's been a reoccurring theme for the wrestler throughout the year. So 4 matches won for the Arrows so far tonight. Gage Lohr, Sloan Johansson, Weston Everson, and Braden Lee. The Governors so far have won 3 matches, 3 of the 4. So, all right, we're back to live action here now. 51 seconds to go. Still 2-1 Sarda over Ian Johnson. Here we go. Now these guys are mixing it up a little bit. Nice shot and continued shot there, and Ian's going to lean right in for a two-point near our two-point takedown. 3-2 now, Ian Johnson over Chase Sarda. Ian's got that cradle in. He's got those long features where he can cradle people up almost at any angle, and he has got a good one right going on there now. He was able to get a three-point near fall, but Sarda was able to break the hands and break the hold. So now 6-2, Ian Johnson over Sarda. And that's the way it's going to end the first period action, 6-2. Sarda's going to defer, and Ian Johnson's going to choose the down position to begin the second period. Sarda with a nice lift. Ian's kind of gamed him a little bit there and is able to get a escape. And now with the spin drill, gets another two-point conversion. Now 9-2. Ian Johnson trying to stretch the lead here a little bit. Mid-second period action. And Ian with the wrist and armbar situation. We'll see if he can't walk it around or feed it through. And Sarda able to roll through and was able to get an escape, and we're going to get a little blood time right here now. So minute 14 to go, second period. Ian Johnson leads 9-3 over Chase Sarda. Here's a replay of that nice return, and Johnson's got such long features that he's able to get leverage in a lot of different directions. And it was just a tough return. So, tell you what, we're going to take 10-second, 15-second, 30-second break here while they tend to Sarda's blood time. All right, we're back. Both wrestlers on their feet. And Sarda, with a big haymaker headlock. But Johnson able to defend it, roll through. No points going yet. Oh boy, do we got action. A roll through and then a lateral drop situation. And Sarda has got control of this match with a two-point takedown. And two-point near fall. And a blood time situation. So that's extremely unfortunate for Mr. Sarda. Match now looks like it's 11-7. Here's a replay where he went for a headlock, and Johnson was able to roll through. And then Sarda was able to almost stop the action, re-roll through, and then was able to hip into him and get him on his back for a four-pointer. And unfortunately, blood time has raised its head here. Each wrestler gets 5 minutes of blood time. So tell you what, we'll take a 15-second break here. All right, back to live action. Sarda on top. Johnson. And kind of going, call that a front headlock with a leg lock, and it is a nice move. And he's going to get back points from that. No, not a great pinning situation, but it did almost even the match at 11-10 now. Johnson has the lead, but by 1. About 12 seconds to go here. Sarda still got that front headlock, or working that upper body area pretty strong, keeping the pressure down on Johnson so he can't really get going. And this period's going to end 11-10. Johnson with the lead. Sarda's choice, he's going to choose on top. So, all right, this is what we're here for. 11-10, a lot of action, lots of fun. We'll see if Johnson can't rally up or if Sarda will be able to keep the turns rolling. Sarda's got a armbar wrist situation there. Nothing really too dangerous there, but now he's got him off his hip, and it's a turn situation. Johnson's fighting it off, and he's able to get out of that and back to his base. Sarda with the release now 12-10. Johnson, 1:20 to go in this third period. Both guys have expended a ton of energy during this match here. Oh, Johnson with a real nice near leg single and able to turn that into a double and score 2 points off it. Just a real nice recognition of close foot situation with a little weight on it. He's able to score it. So 50 seconds left. He's got a cross body ride in, trying to burn some time and get a turn here. I think the referee's going to call a stalemate here pretty quick, just because this match has been so entertaining and guys can score. So, and he's got a guillotine situation in here, and we're close to a potentially dangerous situation. He did not call it. He was able to, and no points, and Sarda's able to, and no change. There was no escape given to Sarda during that flurry. Still 14-10 for Johnson. He's able to return to the more secure, I say, top position of the referee's position. He's going to win this one, 14-10. Real excellent, fun match to watch tonight. And moving on tonight, Lucas Chamberlain, the junior for the Governors. He's going to wrestle another junior for the Arrows, Tucker Erdahl. Got a little AC/DC in the background to move things along here. 8:21 p.m. on a Thursday night, you're watching live wrestling action, Arrows versus Governors, here at the Watertown Civic Arena. Lucas Chamberlain looking to load up Mr. Erdahl, and Erdahl's looking to do the same to him here. So hang on to your seats. Do not go away. This one might get some fireworks here pretty quick. Both guys just trying to size up each other. Right in the middle of the match, so nothing there. Oh, and there is a nice little hip toss by Lucas Chamberlain. Turned it into 2 points for a takedown. Now Chamberlain working a far side cradle on the near side of a body. And he's able to tip him over. He was able to get 2-point near fall on that, a quick count. And it's going to go 4-0 Chamberlain. 53 seconds to go in the first period here. Arrows still on top, 21-15 after 152-pound matches. We're at the 160-pound match right now. And Chamberlain with a cross-face butcher series, looking for a turn here, and he has it. And he's getting back points right now. There's a 5 count. He's got 3 more coming. 25 seconds to go first period. Referee's really not looking too close for a pin there. A little bit of a roll through, but now a half Nelson for Chamberlain. Erdahl able to face. He got a 2-point near fall, so we're now at 7-0 for Chamberlain with 4 seconds to go, no change. And Chamberlain will end the first period with awarded 2 more backers, so 9-0 after 1. Tucker Erdahl going, choosing both up. See if he can't rally a little bit from his feet here. Lucas Chamberlain, for 160 pounds, really tall looking wrestler. Erdahl's a good looking build on that as himself. A little more compact, but Chamberlain has long features. Both guys tied up. 25 seconds into the second period. Chamberlain looking for a load up, and there's another hip toss. Nothing doing yet, and he'll spin around and get 2 for Chamberlain, 11-0. He'll throw in a crossbody ride. See if he can't work a turn from there. We've got some real good camera action right here. We're right down on top of the wrestlers. It's a real credit to these folks doing our camera work. So nothing doing so far. Cross-face, cross-body ride. No further points awarded for Chamberlain. Still 11-0, 40 seconds to go, second period. And I'm thinking the referee's got to call a stalemate. Oh, not yet. No, now there's a flashing for a back points, and he was able to get a 5 count for 3 more points. Not really a pinning combination down there. I mean, scoring combination, yes. Pinning combination, not necessarily. So we're going to end this second period 14-0 for Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to choose up. See if Tucker Erdahl can slip out and maybe catch him. He's going to need a few moves tied together to get back into this one. There's a nice little head pop out. No change yet, but Erdahl's looking to maybe get a reversal here. There's 2 reversal. No, the referee raped it off. I thought he went too green, but he did not. And a Peterson roll situation ultimately results in Chamberlain getting a couple more back points. And this match is going to end 16-0 for Chamberlain. That'll move the dual score to 21 for the Arrows, 19 for the Governors. This is one of the featured matches for the night. At 170 pounds, Jax Ketwig for the Arrows, senior at 15-8 on the year, ranked number 5 in the state. And Deegan Huska is 11-4, ranked number 4 at the 160-pound weight class. But bumping up tonight for the duel. Huska was second last week at the Monster, losing in the finals to Riley Worrell, and he scores a 2-point takedown against Ketwig. Ketwig was placed 6th at the Bismarck Rotary last weekend, 5th at the Floyd Ferrand, and took home the championship poster at the Sioux Falls, Washington invite in December. He was also 5th place at 160 last year, Jax Ketwig was. Huska was a runner-up at 152 last year. So Huska's got a cradle situation hooked up, and he is scoring back points right here. Jack's able to break the hold, and a 2-point near fall awarded for Huska. Now 4-0. And I erred. The dual score is 21-20 arrows ahead. I said 21-19, but that was a tech fall worth another bonus point there. Ketwig able to score an escape here, now 4-1 for Huska. Let's see if Jax can get something going on his feet here. There we go, Jax with a kind of a single leg situation. Both these guys quite a ways away from each other to actually try to hit a leg shot from quite a ways away, and we got 1 second to go in the first period. 4-1 Deegan Huska at this moment. All right, second period. Jax is going to take the top position. Still 4-1 for Huska. Jack's working, trying to tie up some wrist and try to stick a boot in there. There he's able to get one in. And maybe he can get some offense, get some turns from there. He's got that arm locked in there pretty good for a half Nelson situation, or a power half. And we're going to get a stalemate. So 1:22 to go, second period. Both these guys, as the weights get a little higher, the strength gets a little deeper. And both these guys are powerful guys. You can tell they got good, strong upper body looking guys. Jack's got that deep power half in there. He's getting a little high, seeing if he can't back it up a little bit. Gonna try to work his way back, or at least try to get a turn out of him. There he's flattened out Huska. But Huska able to get out of the power half and try to work his way back up to his base. 40 seconds to go, second period. And another stalemate. So both these guys probably do. I saw Huska kind of working out the shoulder there a little bit. That's a lot of power on both. On top of the head. That's going to be a caution on Ketwig. Huska right up, and Jax with a nice return. Huska tried kind of a stand-up switch combo there, and Jax able to counter it. But not a whole lot of, well, maybe he can work. Now we're kind of back to neutral position, top and bottom there. 10 seconds to go in the second period. Well, Ketwig was able to ride out Huska from the top position for the entire period, and now he's going to choose down. So we'll see if Jax can Monterey down by 3 going into the third period. Huska tried to pinch ride and changes off to a single leg after the escape, or near escape, and yes, that will be one for Jax with a little rally near the edge of the mat. So we'll see if either wrestler can score a takedown here. Huska, if he would score it, kind of score a nice little gather there on a single leg. Jack's fighting it off. But Huska's in a good spot there to maybe get a second takedown of this match. And there it is. 6-2 now, Huska over Jax Ketwig. Jack's looking to flip an ankle there and create some space, but unable to do so, and minute to go. Jax is just, I think, gaining a little, just trying to put together a couple of good breaths and for a late match flurry here. Deegan Huska, he's just riding the legs and staying in control from on top there. And he's able to break Jax back down. 20 seconds to go, third period. And trying to work that cross-body, cross-face combo for a late turn in this. And Huska's going to get the decision, 6-2 over Jax Ketwig. That will push the Governors to the lead tonight, 23-21, after 170-pound action. We'll have Jackson Mogg facing Chance Sarda here. Sarda's had a nice, he's a junior, 17-3 on the year. Jackson Mogg, a senior, 16-7. Chance was second at the Monster last weekend, third at the Rapid City Invite, and fourth in state last year with a front headlock. And Mogg was 2-2 last weekend at the Bismarck Rotary, and fourth at the Floyd Foran, and second at the Sioux Falls, Washington Invite. Sarda's able to score a takedown and leads 2-0. Sarda ranked number 2 in the nation, or in the state in the Class A. He had his Reese Jacobs of. They had a close 9-6 battle out there at the Rapid City Invite. Reese Jacobs, of course, ranked number 1. So Sarda working a front headlock and a near leg combo, trying to catch a flip. Mogg trying to get up off there, and Sarda's got that pinch ride with a kind of a chin thing, and is able to no change, but a little action there. Still 2-0 Sarda. And Sarda with a near side or far side cradle, and he's going to score some backwards on him. And looks like he's going to get a 5-point or a 4-point, 3-point near fall with the 5 count. Now 5-0 Sarda. And he's got it loaded up again. He's looking for that front headlock and potentially dangerous. Good call by the referee. In those situations, that front headlock where you're locking in that near leg, you can really torque somebody over the top and whip them backwards, and nobody needs that. less than 10 seconds to go here. First period, 5-0 Sarda over Jackson Mock. Mog is going to defer, and Sarda's going down. So we'll see if Jackson can do a little tying up on his own. So Jackson throwing in a half Nelson that Mog is able to squeeze it in tight and able to get a reversal. Now 7-0 Chance Sarda. Mog with the escape. And we'll see if Jackson can get himself back into this one, down 7-1. Both these guys tied up. And both trying to just kind of create an angle on each other to work a score and get a decent shot. So Sarda now with the snap down front headlock and loads him up and is able to spin drill around for a 2-point takedown. 9-1 now Sarda over Mog. Again, he's going right back to that front headlock series. Now stepped out of it and see if Mog can't create some space here and get a reversal. Here's Mog is able to get 1-point escape. Now 9-2, 20 seconds to go, and a little break in the action. $19 seconds to go here, second period. Sarda on top, 9-2. And that's the way the second period's going to end. Green, that would be Jackson Mog. He's going on top. See if he can't get a little offense going here. He's down by 7 here, third period. You got a nice breakdown going on with an arm bar. And a little bit of a country boy situation. He's hooked up on Sarda. Sarda's able to escape out of that. And Sarda's got a little bit of a Peterson roll and a Bohemian situation right here with the, and now changes off to a headlock. He was awarded the reversal and he's nearing a headlock and now has backers. And we got a minute to go here yet. Jackson Mog's looking to rally here. Now the score would be 14-2 at this moment. Nothing doing so far for the pinfall though. The referee is looking. Jackson's trying to fight out of it. 35 to go, and there's the fall. Sarda with the fall over Jackson Mog at the 5-minute 24 mark. Pierre now ahead 29-21. At the 195-pound match, we have Gavin Stotts, the senior, 16-4 on the year for the Governors, and Ethan Wenches for the Arrows. Stotts was 7th in the state last year, was 4th at the Rapid City Invite earlier this year, and 5th at the Monster last weekend. He lost in a sudden victory situation in the semifinals. So we'll see if Borges has got something for Mr. Stotts here tonight. And there's a nice little hip toss for a takedown and backers. And that's a pinfall at 27 seconds at 195. That'll change. That Stotts over Ethan Wenches. That'll put the score at 35-21. At 220, this is going to be a fun match here tonight. Matthew Peters, he's a senior for the Arrows, 17-7 on the year, ranked number 6th. And Elijah Bouts with a big lift here. And scoring. 2-point conversion. No backers yet. There's one count, but not two. And we'll see if Matthew can't. Oh, there was 2 points awarded for backers. So 4-0. Bouts working a tough crossface there on the Arrow wrestler. And working on a near side or far side cradle situation. You don't see many big guys doing that, but Bouts has got some long features. He can pull this off. And he broke the hold now, still 4-0, 1 minute into the match. Peters was second at Bismarck last weekend, 5th at the Floyd Ferrand, 2nd at Sioux Falls, Washington. And Bouts was 5th at the Monster, but wasn't 5th at the Monster last weekend. Point escape there for Peters. And Bouts was also a state qualifier in 2022. So a nice little snug single there by Bouts. Oh, and Peters with a great counter, and no points scored yet. No points scored yet. And now there's 2 for Bouts with back points. We got a dozen seconds to go. Peters has got to think rally and hold off. And the first period will end 9-1. Elijah Bouts over Matthew Peters. So a lot of wrestling to go, I think, in this one yet. Wrestlers both up. And we'll see what we can do here. Elijah with a nice single leg from an arm wrap. And how about that? Matthew Peters able to catch him for a takedown and backers. He's just switching off to a headlock situation. A lot of time in this period, and Bouts able to roll out of it. And that score would now be 9-5, with Peters getting back into it. Peters now working he's put the boots in too, in a power half. We'll see if he can flip that other boot in there and get a turn situation so he can get a little bit closer. Peters with the Bouts flattened out now, still working that wrist power half situation. And we got a stalling warning on Bouts. And a stalemate call. 13 seconds to go here, second period, 220-pound weight class. Bouts 9 and Matthew Peters of the Arrows 5. So Nice return by Peters. And the second period's going to end 9-5. Peters getting back into it with those back points. And Bouchi's going to go down here. Bouchi is going to, Matthew Peters was awarded, Bouchi was awarded a escape for 1, now makes it 10-5 off the optional start. And third period, and a nice roll through by Elijah Bouchi for 2 points and near fall points. Pierce had 3 wrestlers use that tonight. Just kind of a recognition move where it's right there and you just kind of grab on and you lean back and good things happen. Peters able to get a reversal now, 12-7. And Peters with that super deep half in there, trying to get right in the middle of the mat, trying to get some more turns, referees right on top of it. But no points. Coach Welch is telling him to kind of let him go or give him some gap so we can maybe get a move going on. Peters getting a little high at the moment. 40 seconds to go here. He's got to rally up. Some of the fans are hoping for a stalling warning against the Pierre wrestler, but 31 seconds to go here. Third period, 12-7. Elijah Bouchi. And Pierre coach asking for a little bit of a clarification on some of the match score. And we're going to get awarded 1 more for Bouchi and, 1 more for Peters and several more for Bouchi. So now we got a correct score of 15-7 with 30 seconds to go. So both wrestlers on their feet. Bouchi showing some bounce out there now. Oh, and a big throw by Matthew Peters. Oh, big one at the near the buzzer with 2 near fall and 2 takedown. So that makes the score 9-16 because Peters just let him go. And I don't know if he can do it again, but boy, that was a nice looking off the mat thing, or from the feet throw, but it's not going to happen tonight. 16-11, Elijah Bouchi over Matthew Peters. Real nice, entertaining match.
285 pounds to the arrows, sophomore Blake Winches.
That'll put the team score at 38 Governors, 21 Arrows. Josh Ryberg, 16-3 on the year, senior. He's ranked number 4 in the state. And Blake Winches, he's a sophomore. Going to do battle here tonight. Ryberg quickly with a single leg, double leg. No point. Oh yeah, the referee did order 2 points near or takedown, and no change from there, so still 2-0. Ryberg over Winches. Ryberg was 2nd at the Monster last weekend, 4th at the Rapid City Invite, and placed 6th in the state last year at 285. He's a solid wrestler at 16-3 on the year. That is a nice start for a heavyweight. Wirtz staying active on the bottom and just trying to work up to a base to get into a scoring situation. the next Arrow action, they're going to be at the Jerry Oprock Invite down in Mitchell on Saturday, as were the Governors. Ryberg's got that near ankle trapped and working a cross face. And 30 seconds to go here for Wenches. Wenches on his base, now into a cross face situation, and backers and a pinfall for Josh Ryberg at the 1:35 mark of the first period. That's going to end the duel tonight. Pierre 44, Arrows 21. So, two really good ESD teams here. Both teams maybe missing a few of their regulars tonight, but that's how wrestling is. Sometimes you have your squad. The squad who you have is the squad who you have out there. So Pierre was able to get on a roll in later weight classes and able just kind of to secure the win. So upcoming Arrow TV events, boys and girls basketball. Arrows against T area coming up on Tuesday, January 17th. Girls at 6:30, boys at 8 o'clock. With that, I think we're going to sign it off here tonight. Thank you very much. Brian DeYoung here on the call, and have a great evening.